Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So I know I said I was done making videos, but back by popular demand, it is me. No, I'm just kidding. Now, I think I still will go ahead and make the occasional video here and there. Um, I did get a lot of messages from several people. I was actually very shocked and they were very heartfelt comments, and I was dumbfounded. My jaw hit the floor. You guys are awesome. That's just the easiest way to put it. Um, the comments that I had were anything from, man, watching your videos, you give us an honest opinion, you don't sugarcoat it, you tell us the way it is, you don't go out and do 30, 40 battles until you get a 4,000 damage game and then show it and make it look like it's the world's best tank and lead us on to think we're getting the biggest and baddest tank, so we go out and buy it and find out it's a piece of shit. I mean, I had one guy tell me that, he watched, and I'm not trying to down Quickie Baby. I like his videos. I watch him. And Des Gamers, I watch his, and a couple other people. And one of the guys had said that, a new tank came out. He watched Quickie Baby's video, and he was like, "Oh man, that tank! I've got to get it." And he watched Des Gamers, and he's like, "That thing is just, I need to have it." And then he watched my video, and I gave him an honest opinion. I thought it was a mediocre at best tank, and it wasn't really worth it. And save your money for a better tank, or get a T-34 or a low or something that's actually going to be worth your $50, over this tank that I can't remember which one it was, to be honest with you. Um, he went ahead, got the tank after watching three videos. It was mine, well, actually, he watched Quickie Babies, Does Gamers, and then he watched mine. And, I was saying don't get the tank, save your money, get a different one. My video, I try and get out there I try to do the very first battle. Sometimes it might be two or three battles later because I might forget or just not thinking, or I get disconnected. I have a disconnection issue a lot of times when I'm out on the road. And once you get disconnected, you can't get your replay. It's like gone. Um, so he ended up bought the tank anyways, took it out, and he said to me, he was like, dude, you were right. It was a big pile of shit. I wish I would have listened to you. He said that's what I've noticed with your channel is you don't sugarcoat it. You don't make it more than what you think it's out there. You don't go out and do 10,000 battles to make a 4,000 damage game. I did not have one single person, and I'm still answering a lot of people back. I didn't have one single person say, hey, good, I'm glad you're done, or I'm glad you're not making videos. None. And you guys, it made me feel good deep down inside to know that I might not have 10,000 viewers, but the viewers that I do have, you're like, I don't want to say family, I don't want to sound stupid, but it's more like a close-knit community, I guess you could say, because I can take the time and answer your questions, or, if you send me a message, I'll make sure I message you back. It might take me a day or two sometimes, or especially if I'm out west and I don't have an internet connection for a week and a half. Don't think, oh man, he's being a dick. I just can't answer you. Um, I think a part of it was and this is kind of the thing, and I didn't really want to mention this because I don't want somebody or anybody um, to not send me a video for me to uh, basically get it put together and put it on here, because I kind of enjoy doing that, but it is a lot of work. It's easier for me just to make a video review like this video I'm doing now. Um, and I hate to turn people away if they say, hey, I got this video or this match I had, can I send it to you? I'm not the type of person to say no. I will bend over backwards to try and make my viewers happy, to do the best I can to get your content on the air too. I had three videos just the last couple days. Well, actually, it was like about a week ago now. And I think I just got overwhelmed. I felt bad because I knew I couldn't get their videos up. I felt like I was a letdown for these guys, and a lot of them, like Digger07, sends me lots of videos, and I love it. I do, I really do. It makes me feel good that he takes the time to send them to me, to think of me to send me the videos to get them on for him. But he sent me one or two, I think, and then somebody else. Oh shit, it was just somebody. I just did his video a couple days ago, about a week ago. He sent me another video, and I think I felt overwhelmed, and I just felt like I was a big letdown because I couldn't get their videos up. And I just thought, I'm just better off shutting the channel down, calling it quits, and that way I'm not a letdown on anybody. I cannot, it just bugs me. It really does. I don't like to say no to people. And to not be able to get those videos up, it really bugs me. It does. I mean, that saying, well, you'll lose sleep over that. Well, it did. It really did bug me, and I just figured it was easier to shut the channel down than try and message these guys and say, sucks to be you. No, I'm sorry, dude. Um, but I think I still will make the occasional video. I just, the last week and a half, um, and with the videos I was getting, and long story short, I think I'll still be making videos, just not like I did before. Um, and if you do send me a video to, try and get up here for you, I'll do put it this way, I'll do the best I can to get them up there for you. But please don't be upset if you send it to me, or you say, hey, can I send you this video to get up there? And if you don't see it up there in a week or whatever, please just don't be upset that I couldn't get up there. Don't go, dude's an asshole. He just, whatever. I don't have the time like Quickie Baby and Des Gamers. I mean, they live, well, Quickie Baby does it for a living. Like Des Gamers, I think he's got a regular job too, but he's 9 to 5 or whatever, and he's got weekends off probably, I imagine. So he's got a lot of time to be able to do these videos. I don't, I wish I did. I did get a unlimited Wi-Fi connection, so that's gonna help out. So I'll make videos still, I guess, is what I'm trying to. Long story short, just not. I just can't do them consistently, So maybe one day when I'm done driving semi truck, I'll be able to get a house and do nothing but make World of Tanks videos every day, all day, and maybe things will change around. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull that video that said, I shut the channel down, just so people don't unsubscribe. And I guess we'll leave it at that. I guess I just kind of put the cart before the horse and just overreacted, I guess. I just felt really bad that I couldn't get these guys' videos up, and that's just was my easiest way to be able to deal with it, was just say, oh, I'm done, which was kind of a stupid thing, I guess. So anyway, so now I just spent 15 minutes talking about that. Let's see. I had this match, and it's on Fjords, and it's the one, you got that bay right down here, and you got this hill that's on if you're on, it'd be, let's see, the south side spawn. You've got the hill in a little valley. If you got this water right here, and to the left you've got that little road that goes up, and then it goes in between two hills and goes around to the enemy base. And I say it time and time again, if you've got tank destroyers sitting back here on the hill, here you can see the water right here, and you've got the tank destroyers sitting back here by the base where they've got beautiful shots up that road there, you got to back up and let them come out so Artie and these tank destroyers can help you get shots at them. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about in this match. So So there was a bunch of our tanks setting up there, and I said, "Hey guys, back up. Let us help. Let us get shots up there. Let us help you." And one of them did back up, and the other guys didn't back up, and they just got completely wrecked. As soon as the rest of the enemy started coming through there, we just freaking erased them. Unfortunately, by the time that these guys were dead down here on my team and they were able to come through and we started taking them out, it was too late. The rest of our team was dead and it was down to me, one other tank destroyer, and Artie, and it was just too late. I tried to reposition to stop the guys that on the east. Wait a minute, let me think. Yeah, on the east side, there's the hill that you got to climb way up and go around. So I was going to try and reposition to get shots at anybody coming up that hill or down that hill. And when I went to reposition, that ended up getting me killed. But if you're ever on that match and you see guys, or on that match, I'm sorry, on that map, and you've got tank destroyers setting back on that ridge behind you, stay back and let those tanks come through. Not only are they going to be able to do a lot of damage to them, but also you're going to be low, they're going to be high, so you're going to be getting beautiful shots at their lower plates. You're not going to have to worry about trying to pen their turrets or whatever. You got to work together as a team. But this one ended up being a loss. But after they were able to get, the guys that didn't move got killed, they came through there, and myself and another one of the tank destroyers just wrecked them. It was Master Badge Class 3, Fire for Effect, and a Bruiser. I took the Churchill one out, hit him twice for 208, and knocked out his track gun and destroyed his track. I used the big boomstick on this, the old derp gun on the Stugg III Ausf B. Just due to the fact that if you got your HE round does 53 penetration, but it can do up to 410 damage if you pen, and you won't see anything over a tier 4 in this, or no wait, is this one? No, this one you can see up to 6s. But a lot of times you'll be low, but you'll have a lot of low enemy or low tier tanks on the enemy team and basically can one-shot them. And pretty much that's what happened in this match. The KV-1, I hit him for 127, knocked out his track, and he got damage for 125 upon me tracking him. The Matilda, I hit him for 173, knocked out his track, and then he got 29 damage upon me knocking his track off. The Lush, I hit him once, knocked him out, 310 damage, basically decimated him. Destroyed his engine, radio operator, and his track, and the PZ-38 NA, one shot at him, 340 damage, and knocked out his engine, track, and his radio operator. Did the highest amount of damage with 1158, got 3 kills and a base experience of 410. Had 10 shots, 6 hits, 6 pen, 1158 damage from a distance of over 300 meters, 985. It is a derp gun, and you have to really kind of lead your targets. But also made 21,553 credits. I did have a couple personal reserves, which good to see them ending just a second ago. So ended up being a pretty good match for me, but team-wise, yeah, we had a lot of people do just really crappy. The M8 A1 was the other tank destroyer that was setting with me. Him and I just sat there and wrecked those guys as they come through that hill after the Churchill 3 and Churchills and stuff ended up getting killed because they didn't back up far enough. One of the Churchills did back up. I'm not sure. Well, we got 2 Churchill 3s. It was one of these 2 guys I think actually did back up. The other one didn't, and something else was up there. They just got totally just wrecked. But yeah, so anyways, if you want to hold on for a minute, I'll go ahead and show you the replay, and we'll end it at that. But I just wanted to let you guys know I really appreciate your comments and your concern, and I will still make the occasional video, just not, just not consistently, I guess is the easiest way to put it. But yeah, you guys really do mean a lot to me, and it really, hit to home. The comments that you guys made me feel really good, and it made me feel like, maybe, like I said, I was putting the cart before the horse, and maybe I should just kind of overreacted and shouldn't have said I was shutting the channel down. So, but anyways, we'll get that taken care of. So, just, stay subscribed, and that way you'll get notifications when I make videos. And I'll try and at least get one video out a week. If I can do more, like right now, my truck's in the shop. Yeah, you heard me right. My brand new 2018 Peterbilt 579 that's just hit 30,000 miles is in the shop for a repair already, and I'm stuck at the hotel for the next day, maybe 2 days. Not very pleased about that. So, so you want to hold on for a minute, guys? I'll be right back with the replay for you. Alrighty, so here we are in the Stugg III B on George, and I've got the big old derpinator on here. The problem with this gun on this map is you really got to lead the targets due to the fact that I'm going to go up here and set up here where the tank destroyers usually do. As you can see, I'm low tier 6 match, and I'm in a tier 4. So I'm not going to push, especially with a whopping 260 hit points. A couple of these things like the 4257. Remember, it's got an auto loader, so basically 2-3 shots and he'll kill me. This other, the Dicker Max, I think 1-2 shots. I think probably 2 shots he could kill me. 304. You just basically everything that's on the enemy team that's mid-tier to top tier can pretty much just rape me in 2 shots. So I'm going to come up in this area up here, basically play it safe, get into a bush, and you'll see me kind of wiggle around in this bush. I was trying to get it just perfect, and I do take a blind shot. I don't even think it hit anything, but I kind of wanted to see if from this distance what the arc was, so just took a blind shot to watch basically how the shell arced and went, and I was hoping to hear you destroyed them, but no such luck. And also the headset I have is new. I think there's some adjustments I can make on the mic. I'm going to mess with a little bit and see what I can do to change if it sounds alright, I'll leave it alone. If you guys are like, dude, that thing completely sucks ass, let me know and I'll try and change it around a little bit. But you can see we've got a Churchill 3, actually 2 Churchill 3s. Heading over there, and a Matilda and a PZ4H, I believe, ends up over there. And I need to get nods on this tank destroyer too, because you'll see him on here. And at this range here, yeah, see him pop out. If I had nods on here, I would have been able to spot him, because you can see my the green line is right there to where I can spot him on my own. But they're in here in this area right here, and I just boom. So I just erased that PZ38, and you see him, a whole bunch of them right here. So I'm like, if these guys back up or just let them come out, myself and that M48A1 can sit here and just wreck these guys. We had one tank destroyer go up the hill and a PZ38. So these guys that are here, if basically 2 guys, one could have stayed on the other side of this. Let me see if I can do this. Right down here on the other side of there to basically spot up there. And one could have been in these houses somewhere. So when they came through, they could track them, shoot them. But they're doing damage by shooting up into their lower plate. And then you got myself and this other tank destroyer that could kill them. And yeah, you can see right there, I just said, I can't go back into it, I'm sorry. I just told him, hey guys, back up. One of the Churchill 3s did say affirmative, and he did start backing up. But the other one still pushed forward, and he just gets completely wrecked. And so does the PZ4H. And then once those, he just got taken out. He gets taken out in a second right there. And then they come through and they take out him too. Now, if they would have just stayed down there, we could have been taking shots on these guys all day long. So now they're both gone, and watch the plethora of tanks that just come through there. I do shoot this one a little bit too soon. And actually not too soon. I didn't get it out there far enough. And they're like, whoa, wait a minute. They're backing up. And like I said, this derp gun from this range, it is not an easy thing to get shots to actually hit. It doesn't help when I shoot a damn rock too. But so this is where if I were to have nods on here, when this guy gets knocked out, you'll see him disappear here in a second. Now, if I had nods, I'd have been able to light him myself. But this is what I'm saying. Do you see 2 tank destroyers sitting back here. We've basically wrecked everything that came through there. I took a blind shot there. I know there's something down there. I did not know where. But now, as you can see, this STRV has free reign to come up through the northeast side over here and come down. There's nothing in the middle. So basically, it's myself, another tank destroyer, and 3 artillery. So we're, what would you say? Fuck. Get a shot on him, hit him for 173, and the Matilda's got great frontal armor. So to hit him and do half his health in one shot, that's pretty nice. Took him out, but at this time I'm like, okay, I need to move. I need to come over this way and try and spot anything that's going to come up the hill here, and I just pretty well get wrecked here. And actually, so an STRV M42, you can see he's actually shooting me from up there. I don't know if he was just like in these bushes and that's why I wasn't spotting him. To be honest with you, I was a little bit shocked that I was spotted in a tank destroyer and he wasn't spotted in a, I believe that's a medium tank if I remember right. Yeah. So he outviewed me. I was lit, spotted, and he was able to shoot me with no enemy vehicles down here. Unless there was something like that T-67 there. He might have been somewhere in here spotting us. That's all I could think of. Oh, yeah, somebody just said, I like how our best two tanks are SPGs. I'm like, all right, so get taken out there, and it was from the STRV. So that's all I can think is I must have been spotted by something else. I wasn't very happy. I try and keep my comments to myself. I don't think I said anything here. It's annoying when, and this weekend it was a 3 times weekend, and I just kept getting just rotten team after rotten team after rotten team after, yeah, right there I said, I wonder if I will get a team that's not full of retards today. And normally I don't make comments like that. It's just, I think by this point, I had several matches, and I was pissed because literally I had 18 matches. Out of those 18 matches, I had like 2 wins, maybe 3. I was always top in damage. I always had, 3, 4, 5,000 damage in the higher tiers, and in the lower tiers, I was doing 1 and 2,000 damage and getting 3 and 4 and 5 kills, but it just wasn't enough to, carry the rest of the team that just didn't know what the hell they were doing. And I finally snapped and got pissed and said something, like that. Normally, like I said, I try and keep it clean and don't say mean shit to people because it doesn't get it, anywhere. But I was just over the edge, finally just couldn't take anymore, and I said something. So, I always regret it after I do it, so I think I need to either shut chat off or just, keep my little fat fingers off the keyboard. But anyways, like I was saying, so that is a definite thing you want to do. If you see a row of tank destroyers sitting back here, and you're going this way, you can set down, I can't zoom in over there any further. I mean, you could set by this building right here to light them as they come through, or stay down in this lower section right here and shoot them as they come through, shoot them in their lower plate, set back here, but don't go up here like that. We had lost 1, 2, like 3 tanks because they sat right there. They should have backed up. One of them did. He got back here, but it was a little too late. And once they came through, we ended up taking out 6 of them that came through there. So if they would have backed up to begin with and let us get our teeth dug into them right off the bat, we could have taken those 6 guys out. These guys here might have still been alive, and then they could have started working on tanks in the center, or went around that mountain and flanked them, got on their cap. Maybe some could have came back to base to help, cover this area. If, ands, buts, and coconuts. You just can't see the future unless you got a crystal ball, and if you do, let me borrow it for a couple hours. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like I said, I'm going to keep trying to make them here and there. like I said, maybe one day when I'm, retired and not working a full-time job out on the road, and I'm actually in a house, and I've got a lot more time to make videos. And if World of Tanks is still up and running, I will probably be making 3 and 4 videos. Geez, at one point in time, I was literally making 3 videos a day, sometimes 4. Did that well for a better part of maybe a month and a half when I was living in my house back in Michigan. Then I went back out, I went out on the road and, or back out on the road, let me rephrase that. And then it bumped down to where I was getting maybe 1, 2 videos a week, maybe sometimes only one so I just, you guys do mean a lot to me as subscribers to my channel, and I just don't want to leave you hanging. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and still make videos and, try to do the best I can. It's not going to be a whole lot of content coming from me, but I'll try and make sure I get some videos out there for you, especially when new tanks come out and when the big patch gets released here in probably about another 3 weeks. So, anyways, you guys take it easy, be safe, and thank you again so much from the bottom of my heart for all your very nice comments, guys. Really, really meant a lot to me. But you guys take it easy, be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield.